welcome to Legacy K5. It's your girl, Couture number what? Number 5. So, let's get started, y'all. Today we are doing our April overview, our check-in to see how we have done thus far for the month of April in our budget and our spending. Child, that's all I gotta say. We're going to get into it. But let's get all the formalities out the way. If you are newly watching or newly subscribed, hello again. My name is Couture number 5. I am the fifth Couture named in my family. And on this channel, we allow our faith to guide our family to financial freedom with grace and style. And to my OGs, hey y'all, hey, I hope y'all having a fabulous day. So, without further ado, let's get into our budget check in. All right, Divas. So, let's get started. So, if you are newly watching, I am a salary worker and I also get paid bi-weekly, but I'm trying to see how I do for like the month and things like that. We'll see how that worked out. But anyways, all right, so let's get started. So, as y'all can see, I have already done our pre-work um, because I've been working on this budget for a while. I do want to take the time to apologize. I have not been on for it took me a while for me to be on doing a video. My my emotions and mental just wasn't there. Um if you don't know, I sadly lost my mom about a year and a half ago. So her second heavenly birthday was just passed a couple of weeks ago. So I just was not in the best headspace to come. The energy just wasn't there. Um, and like I said, my headspace just wasn't in the greatest, and I did not want to come online and present myself with that type of energy. I don't want to put my energy on someone else. Okay. So I wanted to take the time out to apologize for that. So if y'all ever see me like go off on a long and y'all don't see a video, it's probably because either I'm missing my mom or I'm not feeling well because of my MS. Oh yeah, and if you also knew, I am a warrior of I am an MS diva. Um, and sometimes it just be messing me up. Okay. But I am here and we're going to get started. Enough of that blabbing. So, all right. So my first check was on April the 10th. And that check was 1719 and 20 cents. So I had a $13.56 over not overdraft, child. No, we're not claiming that. we had um we had $13 left into our account, which made our actual 1732.76 for the month. We then made sure that our bills that was paid for, that's my mortgage. I pay half of my mortgage with my husband and half of my car note. But I pay the car insurance because I have other things tied to it. So that's why with those other things, I get the best discount with my car insurance. If I ever not explain that to y'all. So that's the reason why I just go ahead and pay. But the car note is just me and my husband together. So anyways, those bills have been paid for and they all sorry, looking down. I'm looking for a package to be picked up. So if y'all see me look down or whatever, I want to make sure that I get my package because hunty, this package that I have to send out is very important. Anyways, okay. So we didn't need to get I need to get my medicine, but it's not time yet. So I'll probably get that for the end of the month, but whatever. I did budget for $50 for toiletries for the month. I have not done anything because I'm kind of pretty stocked up uh, this far. Hold on. All right, y'all. So if y'all hear anything, my husband called, so I kind of had to pause the video real quick and see what my husband wanted. So, and it was something that we just figuring out. Anyways, back to our budget. So, all right. Like I was saying, the bills are paid and everything. We didn't spend any money for our toiletries. How and I did spend that. I did set a budget for 250 for spending for shopping. Yeah, about that. Um, I'm not sure why that did that, but we'll figure it out. Anyways, the bank fee has not came out yet. My hair is I haven't got my hair done yet because that will be the last paycheck, which I did get it done the beginning of the month, but um and also let me see my tithings. I didn't put that much in for my tithings for last week because I wanted to make sure I had at least $10 in my account because my mortgage, I paid for my mortgage, and then I had to pay taxes. We had to pay our taxes this week. That's all I'm gonna say. So I wanted to leave at least a buffer in my account so it won't overdraft. All right. That's the goal. At least leave $5 so your account won't overdraft if you can. That's just my advice and what I do because I have paid the banks several, probably hundreds of dollars of overdraft fees because overdraft fees are like $35. And because I was in my 20s, if I can go back to my 21-year-old self, I'll be like, child, make sure you monitor your bank account. That's what I would do. Okay. So back. So our emergency. Ooh, that's country. Our emergency fund. We set a budget for $400. It's probably I'm going to. We should be okay for that for next paycheck. We have a budget for 500 for Old Navy and 400 for Citibank. Those should be okay. Chase, as y'all can see, has been paid. We paid our 350. Macy's, we what had happened was I was cleaning said makeup. Do 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 do. And I looked at one of my blushes that I normally will wear. And I don't know what had happened was I looked at it and I don't recall when I bought it. Please understand that makeup has an expiration date. As much as we don't like to hear that or know that or ignore it, it does have an expiration date. One of my favorite makeups that I wear, it looked like a science project experiment in the science in the lab because it changed colors. And one of them had like fur on it. Okay. That should tell you how long I don't know when I bought it. So I replaced them. That's where the 140 is. That's why that was an unexpected. However, I do use them. So that's no here, no there. No judgment. It's a judge-free zone over here. I'm just gonna keep going. Okay. So then what had happened was this is what I have spent thus far. What had happened was um shopping has gone whatever. I did go in my Sephora sale. Now, I think I did better than I was anticipating doing, but I digress. We spent 149. It's fine. Don't worry about it. That's the Macy's that we put in. This right here, it's going to go into shoppings as well. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. As y'all see, I have a lovely chair right here, right? This chair has been bothering my back, and it was fine. I work from home, and I spend a lot of time in this chair. I'll probably, because it's a good chair, I'll probably resell it. Possibly. I don't know. We may put it out and bless somebody for free. But the chair that I have is an ergonomical chair. I mean, that I just purchased. It was like nine something. However, my husband had said chair, and he also, I have sat in that chair and it felt amazing on my back. I also did some research for this chair, and it's good for people with my condition of said MS. So I felt I needed to spend a little bit more money if I'm going to protect my health, if that makes any sense. So that's why that shopping one, yeah, we went over, we dove over, we it's just over, but with good conscience. Okay. Um, Outside of that, that is our budget. Everything is looking rather, yeah, child. We didn't we were looking probably, but it's okay. It's fine. It is absolutely fine. And then our student loan, we made sure we paid our student loan. Um Macy's have not been paid because I have not received said products, and hopefully I should get them this week, which will be in the last video for the month. Make sure everything goes fine. Um, ooh, I just looked at how much we went over our budget. Yeah, we went over $919. Mm, It's fine. Nope, we're not gonna worry about it. We're not gonna worry about it. We're not gonna stress, because I look at it like this. At least this one is for health reasons. So I look at it like that. All right. All right, y'all. So that is it for our overview for April. All right, divas. So I hope you all like what we have done for the month so far. As y'all can tell, there was some spending, a lot of spending. However, it was justified. So it was unexpected, but it was justified. However, the goals for, since we are in our second quarter of the month of the year, we are going to make sure we, the next 2 months, um, are better. Let's just say that are better, because we need to rebuild. Well, yeah, I was going to say restructure, but no, we need to rebuild our savings. Um, the chair, did it come out our savings? Yeah, the chair came out of our savings. I put it on the card so I can get the points, chair. Might as well get the points. And then, excuse me, but then we're gonna take from our savings, because we still have money. Remember, we still have money in the savings, um, for the chair. So that's how we're gonna recoup that. But then each month we're gonna put an allotment of like $400 or whatever I can put into the savings, because we want to rebuild our savings from what we took out due to said taxes. It just bothers me every time I sit up there and say the word. I know it's a grow. I know it has to be done, and it was done. However, that don't mean I like it. Just like my mom. It's like, I understand it was her time. I understand that we have no controls of when God is going to call us home. But like I tell God every day, that don't mean I don't like it, Lord. I I accept it, but I just don't like it. So, but anyways, enough of that. But if you enjoyed that, I hope you come on, come on and consider joining the fam. Like I said, this is This is, how we roll over here. Yeah. So with that said, I hope you all have a wonderful and fabulous rest of your day, as well as the rest of y'all week. And I shall see you all in the next video. Hopefully, I'll be back next week. I'm not gonna put anything on because we're just gonna roll with it. Um, and y'all know the ex y'all know the word I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, come on now. Y'all know I'm dealing with brain fog of the MS and then brain fog of the other stuff. Come on now. Anyways, no, like I was saying, you know, we keep it real, real numbers, real life. We just do what we gotta do. All right. So again, I hope y'all have a wonderful and fabulous rest of your day, and I shall see y'all in the next video. All right.